Hey everybody, this is Dave Blair, and I'm back again with another recap video. This would be week 6 of season 4 of 2019. We're in the Skip Barber here at Road Atlanta. This week I started in 14th. Got off to a really good start, I think. Was expecting the normal chaos in the first corner, but looks like everybody got through just fine. Not to say this race was not without its problems, because while we seemed to make almost the entire first lap with no incidents, we weren't so lucky here at the end. I decided to run with a blue car this week. Again, this is week 6. Oh, so one guy went off there. Doesn't look like he took anybody with him. I'm kind of battling with this other number 10 car here. So this was not a good race for me. I'll let the cat out of the bag right now. I know it's a shocker, but I don't know. I'm almost I don't know. Is it just because we have our incident here? A couple people got into it. Looked like one person suffered. Yeah, I don't know if it's just because I'm running just one series. I guess basically I have a lot riding on each race that I do because I'm not doing that many races. So you got two guys here go wide, and then he just comes right on the track, and I was like, uh-oh. Again, I'm running in VR. I saw the guy to my right, and I felt like, that white car just kind of came right back on the track. But I'm currently in 13th, so I've gained one. Big deal. But yeah, because I'm only running one series, I feel like, a lot is riding on it. And last week I had a problem with, I didn't have enough fuel. So I had to run 2 races last week. Because of my shoulder injury, I'm trying not to run too many. Although I am running in the sim pit on Fridays too. That series is going to be starting this Friday. But I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and gone to physical therapy. I had my cortisone shot and all that other nonsense. But yeah, I'd like to get back into racing every night, but until that heals, I don't think I can. But I'm definitely going to jump in the sim pit on Friday night. Anyway, we're coming to the end. Yeah, this guy come flying up behind me. I saw him coming. Let's go back here for a second, because it's going to come into play here in a second. Yeah, so I'm on the inside of this number 13 car here. And I saw this guy coming, which prompted me to back out. And sure enough, he comes flying up that side when I could have made the pass on the 13 car. And we'll go back here. And so I'm still working on this number 13 car here. And I'm trying to keep an eye on this idiot behind me. Anyway, I take a look up the inside here, and then I'm like, no. And sure enough, the idiot comes up and just knocks me out. Now let's take a look at that again. I should have known this guy was coming. If we take a look at it from his view, okay, Christian here. Let's back it up a little bit more just to be fair. This was the same guy that just, come flying up on me before. So we're going to take a look at it from his point of view. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. He didn't have the move there. Now again, I'm just trying to get by this 13 car and do it safely. And in my mind, I'm like, I move over the inside because I saw him coming up, but I also was like looking at the 13 car and I'm like, no, if I go in there, it's going to be too tight. And then, he would have flown off anyway if it hadn't been for me even slowing him down. I don't know, this really just ticked me off. Again, if he would have stayed on the outside, I probably would have let him go by. But it's almost like he torpedoed into me. He would have never made this corner if I hadn't slowed him down. I mean, we're on lap 3 of a 15-lap race. Why this guy has to push it like this is beyond me. But anyway, so he basically just ruined my race. And I had no choice but to go all the way around like this. Which put me down for the overall race. But I was able to limp it all the way back to the pit. But, I don't know, I'm getting a little sick of it. This is like, I'll speed it up because this is just ridiculous. You come out and you put everything into one race because, again, I'm only racing one series. And I come out and I try to race a good, clean race. I try to do the best I can. And then just some jackass comes along and takes me out. I don't know. At this point, I'm like, I don't know, maybe I should just be done with online racing. Until, I don't know. And the rest of the race I ran by myself, basically. I think by the last lap, I had the leader come up on me and he got by me. So basically I had to run only 14 laps. But yeah, after taking the pit stop, just knocked me out of everything. But, I mean, I wasn't the only one. You see that guy behind me, he got knocked out there on that first lap too. So there was a couple of us that went to the pit and actually stayed in. But I stayed in for the whole race. I was thinking about, like, I might as well just drop out of this race and do another one. But I don't want to do that, If I start a race, I like to finish a race. But it's times like this that I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'll just go back and just race, a career mode or something and just forget the online racing. Because it seems like 9 times out of 10, somebody is going to just wreck you out of the race. And again, that was lap 3, and he just charged right up my ass. I don't get it. Anyway, here's the results. So I started in 16th and I finished in 14th. And then the guy that hit me, he started in 8th and finished in 10th. This Christian guy. Like, really? That's all he did. Anyway, that was my week 6. Thanks for watching.